Very nice. Anyone wants to share anything special? You have this week off, right? How many of you have this week off? The whole week is off. All of you? Okay. So any special plans or anything? By the way, today's Christmas, right? So Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas to you all. How many of you do something like something other than normal on Christmas? Do you guys do?
Why would you be just decorating?
How many of you do they make the tree? Yes, Avni.
We don't have like a tree, like a really tall tree, but we have like two little trees that we keep, and then like we keep our Diwali lights outside also for Christmas. So it like it comes in like very handy. Like after Diwali, we just keep the lights on until like January. So like it'll go through Christmas also.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Anyone else wants to share? Any special plans you got this week? Anything interesting? Anything other than normal you are doing this week? Am I audible? Yes, Avni?
Today we're going to Atharva and Vanita's house for a Christmas lunch.
Oh,
That's what
interesting.
we're doing.
Is Anita Mataji or their mother back?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, nice. Okay, Ishan, what's on your mind? Have a wonderful lunch, by the way, Avni. Please tell all of them. I am remembering all of you.
Tomorrow I'm going to I'm pretty sure it's like Sanibel Island or something. I'm going to like this place like off the tip of like Florida. So
You want to show on Google? Show us on the screen share.
uh
Where is that?
uh I don't really know. Um
Sanibel Island.
yeah,
Oh,
Sanibel.
I just Googled it. Let's see. So let's see. Where is Ishan going?
Uh
So Ishan is going here, right? Let's see. Where is Sanibel Island?
yeah, I knew it was like off the tip of Fort Myers.
Here?
Mm,
Here, yeah.
yeah, Sanibel, yeah.
Let's see. It's how far
Like
from.
5 hours away from me.
Oh, it's not that far from my place. So I
Oh,
live here. Are you going to come to see me?
hmm.
Will you bless us? So you live here, right?
Oh, actually, yeah, that might not be that long.
Yeah. No, it's about 2.5 hours, I know.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll go tomorrow for a
Yeah,
few
I'm leaving
days.
tomorrow morning.
Okay, good. Have a nice trip.
Thank you.
Anyone else wants to share something? Okay, and what's on your mind?
We're not like going out anywhere, but we're coming to your house for satsang on December 30th.
That will be wonderful.
Yes, Prabhuji.
I'm so looking forward to it. I wish all of you could come, but I know some of you are really far. And but anytime you're coming to the area or Florida or Fort Myers or I always want to meet all of you in person. If there's any opportunity, I don't want to miss that. Okay, let's begin. Yes, Mishti. Yes.
We might just go like a few hours, an hour away. Like we might travel to Maine or something.
Where? Which place?
Maine.
Maine. Oh, interesting. What are you going to like? Is it like a park or like what's the like island or
I think just to stay like in like kind of like a coastal like city, just like I don't know, just for fun, I guess. We might like just like look around, just for like mainly for a break.
oh nice. That'll be fun. So you have a wonderful trip. Looks like it's quite far from you, maybe at least 2 or 3 hours, right?
Well, it's if we go like to a bit closer, 1.5 hours. Sometimes like 1.5 hours is pretty close. That's what I think where we're going to the
Okay,
very like tip close to us.
nice, nice. Hmm. Good. You also have a fun trip, and now let's begin. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshatarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Anyone is trying to memorize chapter 7? Trying? Trying? Who is trying? Okay, Avni and Vedaya are trying. Very good. No one else is trying? Trying means you're in the journey. I'm not saying you memorize 30 verses. Maybe you have memorized 10, maybe you have memorized, and you're actively pursuing it. Not that you knew 10 before, uh, 1 year back, and that's not, you're not actively trying then. Actively trying means you're putting some effort every week or every day. Okay, tell me, Vedi, Avni, about your journey. How is it going?
It's going. It's like started, but not that far, but been trying.
How many verses you got? Are you trying like in sequence, 1, 2, 3, like that, or?
Yeah, I've um I already knew like a few verses. I think I know. I think I've done 6, maybe. I think.
But now with the that few you knew like maybe 1 year back, but now you are trying actively. So you're trying in the order like 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
or you're trying mix and match or some other
No,
way
in order.
in order. So how many? So where have you read so far?
Um,
Like
I don't
two,
know what
first two,
verse.
first five?
I don't know which verse I'm on right now.
Okay, no worries. How about you, Vedi?
It's the same for
Same?
both of
Okay,
us.
good, good. Keep trying. Keep trying. I'm sure you'll get through. Have um, use this week, the holiday week, to make more progress for everything, your health, your bhakti, your reckonings, or friend's house, or family. Use this time to kind of get some headway, right? Um, by using it actively for different things. Okay? So we were reading the Vritrasura story, and you all remember a little bit, right? Indra, Brihaspati, demons,
Didn't
Shukracharya,
we end on
Vishwarupa.
that big demon destroying all the things of the demigods?
Yes, what was the big demon's name? Anyone remembers? the godly demon. That's the whole title of the whole thing. Anyone remembers? Yes, Vedi.
I think, was it Vritrasura?
Yes, Vritrasura. Bonus question. Who was the brother of Vritrasura? Yes. Yes, Vedi?
Um, Vishwaru?
Vishwarup. Yes. So Vishwarup was killed by. Yes, Beyonce.
Indra.
Okay, very good. Why? Who knows the answer? Why Indra killed Vishwarupa? Yes, Mishti.
I think because Vishwaroop also like somehow helped like the demons.
Yes, very good. And we discuss all that, so I'm not going in detail. If you are not sure what we're talking about, then you need to go back and refer to the old classes. But we'll make progress from where we stopped. So basically, this huge, humongous demon was created, and he was torturing everyone like, he was so huge. No one could face him, this Vritrasur. And we discussed the examples also, right? Like Bhishma Dev was fighting on the other side. So sometimes we see that godly personalities are fighting on the other side and as a service. Hmm. So he was uh, the father of his Twashta wanted someone to kill him. Someone who would be killed by Indra was born, and that was Vritrasura. Hmm. So everyone, he was covering all the directions. Hmm. So, and the devatas were flying, they were running, they were praying, oh Lord, they finally reached, ran away to take shelter of Lord Vishnu. All the devatas, they went and took shelter. You have protected us earlier in many incarnations, right? Krishna protected devatas in taking some incarnation. Type in. There are many examples in this connection where Lord K took some incarnation, took some form to protect devatas. Type in any example which fits in this scenario. Everyone type in. Hiranyakashipu, basically Krishna took incarnation as Nrsimhadev to kill Hiranyakashipu, who was torturing devatas. Yes, very good example. What about the Samudra Manthan? Right? He protected devatas there by taking so many incarnations. Hmm. What about even Krishna himself, right? Kamsa was torturing, the demigods were troubled. So many forms are there. Hmm. Uh, the Mohini Murti avatar, right? Also, you know the story of Mohini Murti? Hmm. Ishan wrote a book, right, on Mohini Murti. You wrote a book on something, right? Some incarnation? Balram? Which book was that?
Uh, wait.
I remember you wrote like a long like article or something, book kind of you printed and gave.
Oh, that was one of Krishna's pastimes. I think it was like I forgot the name of the demon. King of Kashi. No, sorry. Like there was King of Kashi, I think.
King of Kashi. Okay.
Or, like the one like where uh there was that like fire demon. A fire demon. Like,
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so I got some examples. So we know Krishna protects, right? So they all went to, the Devatas went to Lord Vishnu and asked for help. Hmm. As Matsya, Kurma, etc. Basically, we should develop Krishna as our friend. Anytime we have doubt, question, challenge, difficulty, we should approach Krishna. We should share with him as our best friend. That's very nice, and Krishna will certainly help us. Hmm. So, in response to their appeal, Lord Vishnu appeared, hmm, and then everyone offered Dandavat pranams. That so finally, our weapons like chips, right? We discussed last time, right? He is so strong, nothing is working out. So you help us out. Hmm. So can anyone guess what solution Lord Vishnu gave them or what advice Lord Vishnu gave them? Let's see what you guys think. Anyone wants to share? Raise your hand if you want to respond or unmute yourself. You want to?
That special marine armor Vishwarupa gave them?
Sorry, I didn't get you. Can you repeat, please?
The
What
special Narayan armor Vishwarupa gave them?
oh, so to use the armor which Vishwarupa gave them, but they already Vishwarupa already gave them the armor and it was and things were not working out.
You're
Hmm.
lagging for me. Yeah, yes, Prabhuji, for me also it was lagging. I can like barely hear you.
Glitching a little,
How about now?
Now we can hear you. Yeah, better.
Okay. I need to call my internet service provider. I'm having some issues with the internet. I don't know. Maybe it's just with my laptop. If I use my phone, it works fine. If I use my laptop, I'm facing some issues.
The same thing happens to me.
Just with the laptop, huh?
No, like literally, my Chromebook, the internet just keeps getting disconnected.
But it works good on the other devices. Uh, I guess we have the same problem then. So I think you're smart. You figured it out, and then let me know. Then I'll try to follow your footsteps. Okay. So basically, dear Devtas, pure devotees only aspire to serve me selflessly without even I will suggest you a way. Okay. Actually, pure devotees only approach Krishna for bhakti. They don't say, hey, I have a headache, Krishna help me. Oh, I have a shoulder pain, Krishna help me. It's not bad to approach Krishna for that, but it's not pure. Hmm. Okay. There's a question now. Twashta decided to take revenge against Indra. Is that true or false? That statement is true or false? Twashta decided to take revenge against Indra. Okay. Now, subjective question. Do you think it was reasonable? How many of you say yes? Raise your hand. Do you think it was reasonable? Raise your hand if you think so. Okay, Beyonto thinks that. And Biraj thinks that. Okay. How many of you think, oh no, it was not reasonable? Okay, Shan, Vidhi. What are the other? Okay, now a few more hands. Okay. Okay, let's have a quick debate here. So maybe the boys on
It's like a 2v
one
100
side,
people.
the okay, we'll put all the boys on one team, all the Prabhus. Prabhus are thinking, yes, it was reasonable. The Vaishnavis are thinking that it's not reasonable. Okay? Ready? The Vaishnavas, the Prabhus are thinking it was reasonable. Twashta was justified, he was right. Hmm? The Vaishnavis are thinking, no, he was not, it was not appropriate. Is that okay? Okay, you know the rules, same rules. One person, one chance, no more than one chance, because unless we have more opportunities, we want to keep it flowing, right? So raise your hand if you have a point or a comment so that it flows fast. And try to be like precise, not very long sentences, okay? Okay, let's start with Viraj and then Vedahi can.
Sorry, Prabhuji, I had a question.
Yeah.
You said what point is reasonable? Like we're fighting for reasonable, right?
Yeah, that he was right in taking revenge against Indra by
Okay,
creating this by doing the yajna and wanting to have a demon to kill him.
right.
That was his revenge. Yes. Okay. Is everyone ready? Raise your hand if you're ready. Okay. Okay. Who wants to start? Okay. Whether you start and then others will.
At any point in time, I don't think revenge is ever justified for anybody. I think there are better ways that you can solve out your problems without resorting to like killing somebody.
Okay. Good point. And you didn't need to go to extreme to start like, killing. Okay. Ansh?
I feel like it was like a last resort option to kill him, so I guess it was reasonable. Like it might have been a last resort option.
Ansh, why Twashta wanted to kill Indra?
Hmm.
So you don't know the story, so it's hard to. Friends, especially if you miss class, it's your responsibility to cover up. Okay? Otherwise, you'll be like, now you're missing the whole essence. Why Twashta wanted this is an important point, right? Okay, someone help him from the boys' team. Someone help him out. Why Twista wanted to kill, like why he wanted to take revenge. That's an important thing. Ishan,
Uh, we're lagging a little for
Ishan,
me.
yeah, go ahead.
You're lagging way too much, Prabhuji.
Oh no,
I couldn't even hear you for like half the class.
I
really?
You were saying like something about Twashta? Why Twashta wanted to kill Indra? Okay, Twashta wanted to kill Indra because Indra killed Vishwarupa, right?
Okay, how about now? Is it better?
Yeah.
10 times better.
Okay, I'm joining from phone. Hope it works. It's good. You can hear me clear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the debate, yeah, continues. Yeah. Where were we? Ansh, I think Ansh, yeah. Beyond to go ahead. Yeah, let's start again. Refresh.
I think it's reasonable because Indra killed Vishvarupa and Vritrasura is Vishvarupa's technically brother.
Okay. So basically, you are saying that why Indra killed Vishwarupa, right? Which so it's Indra's mistake, right? So basically, you are saying tit for tat, right? Indra killed Vishwarupa, who was Twashta's child. So if someone kills your child, then it's right to take revenge. That's basically you are saying, right? Like I'm just developing on your thought. Yes, Mishti.
I think Vishwarup Tasha was wrong because Vishwarup was technically it was his fault because he went against the Devtas even after promising to be their guru. He helped the demons, so that is why Indra killed him, and so then everything happened. So it's technically Vishwarup's fault, so that shouldn't have happened.
Now Mishti has a very good point. Like why Indra killed like going why Indra killed Vishwarupa? Because Vishwarupa, if let's say you're having a volleyball match or a soccer match, some of you play volleyball, some of you play soccer. What other games do you play? Type in. It's like I know. Or basketball. So let's say if we are in one team, right? Like team A. I'm in team A. But if I'm scoring for team B, will team A be happy with me? Will team A give me reward? Oh, good job for helping team B. So if someone in team A says something wrong to me or is he or she justified in doing so? If I'm helping team B, I'm on team A side. I'm helping team B. If someone in team A, let's say Ishan is in team A and saying, "Hey, why are you helping those guys? You are in my team, man. Or you're supposed to help me." So is Ishan justified in saying that? Okay. So you see how we're developing on this logic? Okay. So Mishti has a good point, right? What else? Anyone else wants to make a point which they haven't yet? Viraj, Vinayak, or whoever has not spoken, anyone wants to make?
Sorry, Proji. It's hard to come up with like a support for revenge.
Like support for. Okay, I'll support.
I have a point. I think.
Okay, go ahead. Beyonce.
Wait, what was I gonna say? Wait, give me a minute.
Okay, I'll support Biraj's case that, okay, let's say Ishan is on my team, we are on one team, and 99% I scored for team A. One time I knowingly or unknowingly held team B. Will Ishan kill me? Right? Will he go to that extent to kill me? Well, 99 good you forgot. I did 99 good for you, my friend. You forgot all that, and one time I accidentally helped that team B. We could have a better way, like what way that he's saying there's a better way to rather than coming to conclusion to killing. Why Indra didn't choose that better way? If you don't choose a better way and you expect to be chosen a better way with you, that's unfair. You are saying, hey, you should not slap others if there's a small disagreement, but you did slap or you did. You're saying you should not. I should not be killed because of some mistake. But then why I killed that person? Does that make sense? Are you getting this? You see, we're developing this ability to rationalize thoughts, right? Yes, Vedahi.
See, what Indra did, he jumped to a conclusion without hearing Vishwarup out. And so I think rather than doing, because then if he tries to kill Indra, then how is he any better? Because he didn't try to reason out or like talk to him.
Yeah, that's a good point. Then basically he becomes as good or as bad as Indra. Right? Okay. Yes, Beyonto?
Bro, technically, Indra didn't kill. Wait, what is his name again? Vishvarupa
Vishvarupa.
on mistake or anything. He killed him on purpose because even Lord Brahma told him that the demigods. Vishvarupa was half demigod, half demon, has to help. So that means he might do some prayers to the demons, but it's reasonable because it's kind of like he killed him on purpose. So it's time for Vritrasura to kill him on purpose too.
Yeah, he helped on purpose, but once out of like his main focus was to help demigods. And if you go that way, Brahma told to tolerate. Brahma didn't tell to kill. See, it's an interesting. If you ask, what's the conclusion? Is there one conclusion? There's no like. I feel there's no one conclusion. But let's learn from Indra's mistakes. Let's learn from Twashta's mistake. Let's learn. I mean, these are the characters who are teaching us to not jump to conclusions. Correct? These are the characters who are telling us that don't go to extremes. If someone, said once wrong to you, don't forget the 99 good also. Correct? If someone, mistreated you, the solution is not to go to the extreme to tit for tat. We may not be the best of friends, right? But we don't need to become the worst of enemies either. We can have a respectable distance, right? So, but interesting, thought-provoking, correct? What would you do when your friend confesses his mistake and miseries? Okay, it's an interesting question. What would you do when your friend confesses his or her mistake or miseries? Option 1, passively listen. Option 2, scold him or her. Option 3, gossip about. Yeah, you can type your response 1, 2, 3, 4. Gossip about it. And option 4, help with him or her with a solution. Okay, I see a few fours, right? That's the appropriate behavior. But often, the world may do 1, 2, 3. Either passively listen. What does it mean, difference between active and passive listening? And have you heard these words, active listening, passive listening? Can someone share some thoughts, Avani?
Active listening is when you're like really paying attention to what the person you're listening to, what they're saying. But passive listening is when you're like, you're just hearing it. You're not like listening to it. It like goes in the ear, goes out the other ear. Like you're not paying attention, and what they're saying doesn't matter to you.
Okay, very nice. Is my audio clear now? Smooth, clear? Okay.
There hasn't been a single audio crack since you switched the phone.
Okay. So then what's the root cause of the problem? Is the issue with my mobile, my laptop, or my internet
I think
provider?
it's with your laptop internet connection, Agna.
It's with my laptop, I guess. Something with the hardware. Because my internet, I'm using the same Wi-Fi for the phone, so that Wi-Fi is working fine. The phone is working fine. That means to the issue with the laptop. Anyways, I'll try to figure it out. Okay. Where was I? Yeah. So Active listening is active listening, understanding with empathy, and trying our best to be of some help, with hearing without judgment, hearing without criticism, active listening openly, right? And if someone is speaking to you confidentially, don't blow the trumpet by telling the whole world or gossiping. Hey, you know what Beyonto told me, or you know what Biraj told me. I'm not going to tell you, but don't tell anyone. I'm telling this to you only, right? And then after 10 minutes, the whole world knows it, right? So that's basically gossip. So Lord Vishnu told them, now a new personality is coming here in the picture. A new personality is coming, my dear friends, here in the picture. So the demigods went to, demigods seeked help from Lord Vishnu. Why is it? Why is it red? Something wrong?
I think that's the way you spell it. Or something happened.
Okay, anyways. So they reached Lord Vishnu. So Lord Vishnu told, go to the Dichi. A new person is coming, the Dichi. So they all went to the Dichi, the great devotee, and his body is very powerful. Oh, sorry, not the he, it's the Dichi. His body is very, very powerful. And he's my devotee too. How his body became powerful? Because of the spiritual activities and knowledge. He taught spiritual science to Ashwini Kumaras and the heavenly those are the heavenly doctors. You know, the Ashwini Kumaras are the heavenly doctors. So Lord Vishnu told, go to the Dichi. And there's a story now of Ashwini Kumaras and the Dichi. So one time, the Ashwini Kumaras approached the Dichi and they begged him to teach spiritual science. The Dichi said, I am very busy with some sacrifices, come later. The Ashwini Kumaras then left. Thereafter, Indra approached the Dichi and said, my dear Muni, Ashwini Kumaras are just doctors. Do not instruct them spiritual science. So Indra told the Dichi, do not give this knowledge to yes, Vedi?
The Ashwini Kumars.
Yeah, they are two brothers and they are like heavenly doctors. So, and then the Ashwini Kumaras approached because the Dichi told them, hey, come back after some time, right? The Ashwini Kumaras came. But in the meantime, Indra had come. See, it's so complicated. Telling not to give that knowledge. And Indra gave him a threat. If you give this knowledge to the Ashwini Kumaras, I will chop off your head. So he gave them a threat. Now Ashwini Kumaras approached. Do you think the Dichi would have given knowledge? No. Right? Who wants their head to be chopped off? No one wants that. So, but the Dichi had given the promise that I will give you the knowledge. You come after some time. He still did. And when Indra comes, because the Dichi, these Ashwini Kumaras were so powerful that they could do a head transplant also. Have you heard of head transplant? They said, okay, even if Indra comes and chops off your head, we have the science and the knowledge. We'll put your head back So they put a horse head on the Dichi. They put. Hmm. So when Indra comes and cuts off the head, we shall restore. Oh no, actually, sorry, my mistake. They said we will we will transplant your head before, put the horse head now. You give the knowledge with the horse head. Indra will come chop off the head. We'll put the original head back. Right? So he got the original head, he gave the knowledge also. So merciful people always extend themselves to help others because seeing others in distress causes them distress. Have you felt that? Seeing others in distress cause you distress? How many of you have felt that? Give me some example from your lives or something. Anyone has felt that at any point in your life? Seeing others in distress gives you distress? Yes, Vidhi?
Sometimes you know how you see like homeless people on the street? So I feel
Mm,
bad for the like for them and the situation they're in.
yeah. Yeah, they may not have food, they may not have a shelter, they may be struggling in the cold weather, right? Without proper clothes or, it's tough. Anyone else wants to share any examples? So that is like material suffering. But then Prabhupada, why did Prabhupada come to the West? In the West, people are more have more facilities, more wealth, more bigger houses and whatnot. So give me now example in a spiritual context. Yes, anyone? Yes, Vedi?
When he came, he saw like all the, well, not all, but a lot of people were like hippies and doing drugs because they were really unhappy with their overall environment. So he wanted to give them the higher taste
Yeah.
of Krishna.
Yes, that is what everyone needs. Even the one may be a multi-millionaire, but they're lacking this uh they are even actually one who is missing Krishna is even worse than a homeless. We may not feel like that actually. Because we don't know our true home. We think, oh, this bricks and mortar and this is our true home. But we have forgotten our real home. So actually, if one does not know what one's true home, that's homeless. And we are wandering here, someday in this city, someday in this planet, someday in this species, forgetting our real home, forgetting our real mother and father. That's what Prabhupada saw. These are, in that sense, anyone who is not Krishna conscious is homeless. Do you agree? His child, his father is like anath in the word, or orphan, right? That's the word. Orphan, who does not know who his true mother, father, Krishna is. So the Dichi. So Lord Vishnu glorified the Dichi. Now the Dichi is coming into picture. Great saint, always helping others. Now look at the extent. He was ready to. So his head was, chopped off. Put the horse head. Gave the knowledge to Ashwini Kumaras. Again, the original head put back. And my dear friends, it was the Dichi who gave Narayan Kavash to Twashta, who then gave Narayan Kavash to Vishwarupa, who then gave it to, who can complete it? Ishan.
Indra.
Very good. Good job. So it was the Dichi who basically gave this Narayan Kavach also. Okay. So later Vishwarup gave it to Indra, right? And then the demigods were able to conquer the demons. So basically he had them before also. So the Dichi, um, now you ask the Dichi for his bones. Indra and demigods, you go and ask the Dichi for his bones. Now this is getting interesting, right? What do you guys think? If anyone says, hey, Lord Vishnu has sent us that we want to make a special weapon through the bones. Will anyone give? Anyone? So generous, so kind, so compassionate. Hmm. So ask the Dichi for his bones. Hmm. Ask humbly. Hmm. He will give you to you if the Ashwini Kumaras request him. Because Ashwini Kumaras, so take Ashwini Kumaras with you, basically, because they are also Devatas, right? They are heavenly doctors. They are in Indra's team. Why Ashwini Kumaras can anyone think of? Why Lord Vishnu told that let Ashwini Kumaras ask? Why is only one person able to comprehend this? Why everyone? This is even if you didn't attend the past classes, is it getting too hard, or am I too complicated, or is the story too hard to follow? Hmm? It's not that hard, my dear friends. If you're paying attention, if you're doing multi things, then it will get hard. Mishti?
I think they took like the Ashwini Kumars along so they could also do like a bone transplant, or, like take out the bones.
The bone transplant, okay. Yeah, if they can do head transplant, they are heavenly here. Take out the bones, okay. Good thought. Yes, Vedi?
I was thinking he might be more inclined to grant their request because Indra had chopped his head off when he helped the Ashwini Kumars. Would the Ashwini Kumars put the head back on for him?
Yes, very good. Very good. Now, this is really interesting, right? How many of you will ask for help? Think about it. For someone you did lot of harm, like, I mean, what could be a bigger harm than killing, like chopping someone's head? That's a very serious thing. Will you be humble enough, or will you be able to face that person again and say, hey, I need help from you? No. Hmm? We don't know if Indra apologized later, or that part is not very clear. Maybe he did, maybe he not. I don't know. But still, it's a big thing to ask for help from someone who we say, hey, Avani, you are good. You are not helping me anytime. You are good for nothing, and this and that. Say wrong things and blah 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 blah. And come 2 weeks later, hey Avani, I need one help from you. Can you please help me? Now, Avani may be very kind and generous and say, I'm okay to help you forget. I'll forgive you. Uh, but even asking that is not easy because what I did to Avani spoke all the bad words and now I'm asking for help. It's tough. Therefore, my dear friends, we should um, be very careful. Relationships are sensitive. Ishan, Sarkar, relationships are sensitive, so we should be dealing them with care. Okay? Are you getting this whole dynamics? Because Indra had offended him before. Now Vishnu is telling, go to same person and ask for help. So, like how Lord Brahma told when Indra offended the Vrajavasis, take Surbi cow with you, let her go in front. Because you did so much harm. So let someone who, it's a practical lesson also. Even if you want to, let's say, kind of catch up and try to make things better, try to take a mediator who has some stronger relationship with that person. Are you following it? Is this practical thing also? You think it will be helpful to you in some way, practically, at some point? Hmm? You agree? Take a mediator who can help to get things better. So Ashwini Kumaras were those mediators who had a better relationship. They learned Vidya, they learned science from, and they also reciprocated by fixing his head back. So their relationship was not sour, right? Okay, that's why. And the thunderbolt, so from his bones, you make a thunderbolt or Vajra. And that Vajra will certainly kill Vritrasura. So what happened? Ask for bones, make Vajra or thunderbolt from bones of the Dichi, which will kill whom? Who can complete this? Who knows the answer? Yes, Isha?
Vritrasura.
Okay, very good. Okay, so they all the demigods, they disappeared and they approached the Dichi Rishi. And the Dichi Rishi now you all act like demigods and you're approaching me, the Dichi Rishi, okay? Someone wants to act like demigod? Let's do a quick thing. Anyone wants to act like, okay, Navya, you are demigod, okay? Headed by Indra, you are all approaching. I'm the Dichi. Okay, go ahead. Navya, we'll give one more person on your side. Navya and who I can't hear you, Navya. I don't know. Can someone else hear Navya? Okay.
She's unmuted, but you can't hear her.
It's very low somehow.
Okay, now I speak, Navya.
I hear something.
Can you hear me, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Good now. Yes, go ahead. And with Avani, you are also with Navya. You're supporting demigods. Okay, you can also add up. Yeah, Navya, go ahead. You are Indra.
Adichi, can you please help us? We need to defeat the demons.
Okay. Oh, actually, I forgot one thing. Actually, Ashwani Kumaras are making this request because Lord Vishnu had told them. So Indra was not directly, he was there, that all the demigod, it was led by Ashwani Kumaras, as I just mentioned. Okay, so Ashwani Kumaras are saying, Navya is saying, oh, can you help us? Okay, I will try my best to help you. What are you looking for, and how I'm an old sage? How can I help you?
You can help us. We need your bones to make a very powerful thunderbolt to defeat Vritrasura.
Did you say bones? 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 Really? You want my bones? Don't you know the unbearable pain of death? You're asking my bones? Really? That means you want me to die. So you can take my bones out and make a thunderbolt of my bones? How much pain I'll be going through? The body is so dear to every living being. Who wants to die? No one. Do anyone see? All of you are trying to avoid death, right? All of you devtas are trying to avoid death, and you want me to die for you, right? One has to protect one's body at all means. How can one give it up, even by demanded by Lord Vishnu? So the Dichi spoke in this way. He was joking. He was joking, like in a humorous way, said this in a smiling way. And the Devatas replied. Now, you may not know the whole story, but try it out. Try it out. Devatas, try it out. What's your response? You're all Devatas. I'm the Dichi. Try it out. Avni, Vedi, yeah, Ishan, try it out.
I think I would know. So like, oh Dichi, you of all people, you are a sage. You should know the importance of like. You should know how like serious this is, and you should know that this body is temporary and it will eventually fade away.
Very good point. Yes, Navya, you want to add? Navya, the demigod.
I understand how hard this is, but can you please help us? You know that we are the soul, not the body of all people. Please help us.
Yeah, very interesting. The one who is giving the knowledge of soul and body are trying to protect their body. Very interesting. Mishti, the next demigod.
Tadichi Muni, please stop it there. Tadichi Muni, please help us because we're gonna save the world by doing this, and because just by your help we will be able to do this. Otherwise, everybody in the world will die.
Very nice. Good, good. You're bringing a higher purpose now, the world and all that, right? Good, interesting. Ansh, the next demigod. Go ahead.
You will be crowned a hero of the world, and everyone will pray for your well-being in your next life, and you will eventually reach eternal peace.
Wow, you all should be. I think you were like demigods. Maybe you were already did this, and maybe at some point. But yeah, very interesting point. So the Dichi actually, okay, the Dichi replied, "Oh dear Devatas." But one point which you all missed, I want to cover that. Devatas are saying this, "Oh great sage, you understand the pain of others. You are so compassionate. Paradukha dukhi." Hmm. Selfish people don't understand the pain of others, but you are a selfless soul. You know, you know the pain of others. And selfless people like you can go to any extent to help others. Give me one example. The selfless people can go to any extent, even give their whole life for that purpose. Give me some example. Yes, Vedi.
I mean, he himself let his head be chopped so the Ashwini Kumars could get knowledge.
Yeah, just because he gave a word. Okay, very nice. Some other example besides the Dichi? I mean, our dear Prabhupada himself, didn't he give up his everything? At the 70 years, so hard, old age is tough, right? So many people, they've given their lives, their comforts to help others, right? There are many, many stories like that in our ISKCON movement also. So basically, demigod spoke like that. The Rishi Muni replied, "Oh dear Devatas, I refused to offer my body just because I wanted to hear about the signs of self-realization." All of you shared so nicely. The body is temporary. The body will perish anyways. Give me some shloka. The body will perish anyways. Who can give a verse from Gita? The body is going to die at some point anyways. The body is temporary anyways. There are like tons of verses. Not if not today, tomorrow. We all know that, right? Jatasya hi. Yes, Vedi.
I think this is 2.27. Is it? Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityurdhruvam janmamritasya cha tasmad apariharyetri natvam sochitam arhasi.
Very nice. One who is born will die. The body, talking about the body. And those who understand this, they're not worried. The wise people do not lament, correct? Because they know. So you are that wise person. So he wanted to hear that again. Devotees want to hear about Krishna Katha, about philosophy of bhakti. So I have no objection. I shall happily give it for the service of Lord Vishnu because it's the order of my master. If it pleases him, if he has told you, then so be it. My life is to please him. I do not care about my life. I care about pleasing him. Give me some example which clicks in your mind. I don't care about my life. I care about pleasing Krishna. Yes, we want to.
There was I forgot the name. There was a person. Wait.
Okay. Yes, Navya.
Prahlad Maharaj?
Prahlad Maharaj, great. Exemplary.
You stole my idea.
You got the chance. Gopi, same example, the headache story. You remember? You all did a drama, right? I remember. I've seen that. Beautiful. So I care about pleasing. Anyways, this body is temporary, will perish anyways. It may die any moment. It may die tomorrow. It may die after 2 years, 5 years. But if I can use it, if I use my body, my mind, my bones, BMW, bones, mind, and right, body, mind. So bones, if I can use, great. Noble people lament the distress of others and rejoice at their joy. So paradukha dukhi, parasukha sukhi. It's easy to feel pain in others' pain. I mean, that's also great, right? It takes a great person to feel the pain of others, but it takes a much greater person to be happy in others' joy. Do you agree with that? Let's say your friend got a new bike or a new phone which you were looking for, and they got it. Or they got a better rank in the school, or a better medal in the athletics or some events, right? How do we feel? Something to introspect, right? So this is the Dishi Muni was agreeable. Finally, he agreed. He agreed to give the bones. Then he was completely meditating in samadhi, meditating upon the beloved Lord Krishna. He went in trance and he didn't even realize that he was dying, his body. And the devatas took the bones from the body and gave them to, see how in harmony everyone is working. They gave them to the engineer. Who's the engineer of demigods? So the doctors are Ashwini Kumaras. We learned that there's an engineer of the demigods also. Anyone knows? Yes, Vedi.
Is it Brihaspati?
Oh, Brihaspati is the guru. He
Oh,
was
wait,
different.
yeah. Oh, see, I know this, but I can't remember the name.
Yeah, close. Yes, Mishti, try.
Vishwakarma.
Vishwakarma, yes. I think the day after Deepavali, Vishwakarma Puja, some people do. Basically, all these, gadgets and all these, the modern day engineers, they are not even 0.01% what Vishwakarma can do, right? So Vishwakarma made the thunderbolt, that weapon, right? Out of the bones of the Dichi, which Ashwini Kumaras had gathered. So teamwork, right? It's a big mission, teamwork. So what happened next when
Teamwork
Vishwakarma?
makes the dream work.
Good job, very nice. So, is the problem solved now? Are the demigods victorious? Hey, they're not victorious yet. Only the weapon is there. The battle is still going on. Just by having a good weapon does not mean that you will win. Correct? If you don't go for the fight, right? You may have a good intelligence, good knowledge, good pen, and good intentions, but you don't go to the exam center, you don't get the grades. So now they had more strength because they had the blessings of Vishnu. They had the weapon. Now they charged again. A fierce battle took place between the Devatas and the demons on the bank of Narmada River. Who won the battle? Was Indra able to kill Vritrasura with that Vajra? What do you think? Yes, no, yes, no. What do you think? Yes? Anyone thinks no? Okay, that will be covered in the next class next week. Let's take some quick thoughts and reflections before we wrap up for today. Any quick thoughts, lessons, takeaways from today's discussion? Was it meaningful? Anything you liked? Anything interesting? Please share some thoughts for next 1 or 2 minutes and then we'll wrap up. Anyone? Raise your hand if you have a comment. Yes, Mishti? And then Vedi?
One thing is that we shouldn't like overreact when something happens. Like that's what both Indra and Swashta did, I think.
Yeah, jumping too fast, right? The modes of passion. Hey, tit for tat. Very good point. Yes, Vedi. Then Navya is next.
I like that one where Vishnu told them to have the Ashwini Kumars ask, because like you said, that is applicable in real life. Like if you got into a fight with somebody, but now you need their help, maybe you should take somebody who did not get into a fight with them, and they will
Very
probably
good.
respond better.
Yeah, isn't that very practical?
Yeah.
The first lesson is don't get into fights with others because you may need their help tomorrow. Lesson 2 applies what you said. Just some case, somehow it happened. Try to, have that mediator. So the homework for this week, a lot of you are like lagging on your homeworks, which I don't like. So I don't want any excuses for this week. If you have an excuse for this week, then probably I'm not the right teacher for you, right? You know what it means, right? Uh, I can't do this seva because it has to be reciprocal, right? If you have an excuse for this week which is totally off, then you need to figure something else out. So I'm serious. At the same time, I feel a little disappointed also if no one is taking seriously because I don't care if 25 people come for this class or 50 people. That the number does not matter. I will do the same thing even if there is one person. I care about one moon is better than million stars. I always believe our Guru Parampara, this is the mission, this is the mood. We don't care about the quantity, we care about the quality, right? So I understand things, fall through sometimes, but now is a time to rekindle. And I don't pressurize you with hours and hours of work. If you are serious, it won't take more than 10-15 minutes, correct? So please take it seriously, right? For your own good. And it shows me you take it sincerely. You don't need to be reminded by your alarm clocks or parents or teachers or friends. One lecture I was hearing, His Holiness Swayam Bhagwan Keshav Maharaj said, what's the best alarm clock in the world? Type in, everyone type in. What's the best alarm clock in the world? Just in a few words, no more than 3 words. It could be 1, 2, 3, any 3. What's the best alarm clock? Sun. Someone is saying sun. Someone is saying ourself, Krishna, discipline, motivation. Good examples. Maharaj said purpose. Purpose. I really liked it. Have a purpose. Why are you having this? Why are we doing this? Whatever you're doing, why are you doing? The drive, yeah, the purpose. That's the best motivation. Why are we doing something? Why are we getting up? Why are we studying? Right? Ask yourself. So, yeah. So, in short, please take it seriously. I don't expect you to memorize 100 verses every week. But if I expect you to memorize 1 verse a week, that's reasonable. If I expect you to spend 10-15 minutes in a week to reflect upon what you have learned, it's very reasonable. And okay, how many of you are you okay? It's reasonable. And if you do it, my dear friends, you may not realize the value now. Some of you may realize But trust me, there is nothing selfish here, right? If you memorize a verse, if you do your homework, you know, there's no selfish motive for me there. Correct? You agree with that? So please take it. So today's topic, qualities of the Dichi. What lessons we can learn from the Dichi Muni. We have discussed some. Try to go deeper. Discuss with your family, parents, friends, etc. Some lessons, some takeaways, something from the Dichi Muni, right? What qualities of him inspired you, right? The Dichi Muni is the topic. And please memorize at least one new verse from chapter 7. If you can do more, great. Is that okay? Any thoughts, questions? Yes, now we'll focus on small things. I have seen like chapter-wise things are not working. You are not taking serious. Just focus on one verse. Tell me that verse is if you have learned one, go to the second. If you have learned second, go to the third. One new verse. Don't worry about the chapter. One at a time. And just spend some time discussing the story and write something about the Dichi. Okay? Anything else before we wrap up? Yes, Ansh.
So the homework is to memorize a verse from chapter 7 and write something about Dichi.
Yes, some life lessons, some takeaways, something inspirational you found in the Dichi's life. Okay. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindubhyevacha pattanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo namo namah. Have a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful New Year, a wonderful time with friends, family, and enjoy your vacation. And stay healthy and happy. Hari Bol.
Hare
Hare
Bol.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.